Hey everyone, good afternoon. I am Joshua Hammock and this is Aviation 360. Today we'll be discussing on-demand aircraft ownership. I'll give a brief overview of various types of aircrafts ranging in price, performance, and capacity. I chose 4 aircrafts that would be more than capable of handling business travel for our C-level executives. Each of these machines will be able to get to your destination without having to refuel, able to seat at least 4 comfortably, and have the ability to land in the most rural of areas. Next slide. All right, so here we have a Piper M600. This is a single engine pressurized turboprop with 5 seats and a G1000 avionics suite coupled with Garmin's Autoland system. The M600 has a fuel capacity of 260 gallons that you can get 1,406 nautical miles at a maximum cruise of 274 knots. This aircraft can travel 300 nautical miles in an hour and 22 minutes. Brand new, we're looking at about 2.9 million. In 1 year, we're looking at an aircraft utilization of 168 hours, with the COO's travel at 246 hours. Next slide, please. All right, so the King Air 250 is another turboprop, but this time it has 2 engines. It boasts a maximum cruise speed of 310 knots with 1,420 nautical miles in 1 run. The King Air has 9 available seats and will run in the ballpark of 6.2 million brand new. In a given year, we're looking at an aircraft utilization of 129 hours and COO travel at 206 hours. It can travel 300 nautical miles in 1 hour and 3 minutes. Compared to the M600, we could shave off about 20 minutes on a 300-mile trip, nautical mile trip. Next slide, please. All right, so now we're getting to the jets. Here we have a 2005 Cessna CJ1. This is a light business jet that seats 7 comfortably. It has a fuel range of 1,248 nautical miles and a max cruise speed of 377 knots. Although this is a used aircraft, it costs significantly less with better performance. We can travel 300 nautical miles in just 54 minutes. That puts our aircraft hours for the year at 110 hours and the COO travel at 188 hours. Next slide, please. All right, so the last aircraft I chose for your consideration, sir, is another twin jet. This is the 1992 Gulfstream GIV. This is also a used aircraft. It seats up to 16 and can travel 4,141 nautical miles without refueling. With a max cruise speed of 459 knots, the Gulfstream is the fastest, and at 3.5 million, it is in the middle tier pricing of all aircraft mentioned today. With those kinds of speeds, we can get you to your destination 300 nautical miles away in just 50 minutes. That puts your yearly travel time at 180 hours and aircraft hours at 103 hours. Depending on the budget and aircraft utilization, I would say that the Gulfstream gives the company the best bang for the buck, so to speak. Next slide, sir. All right, so this is just a basic graph. It shows the cost comparison of each aircraft. We can see that the King Air and the Piper cost significantly more than the other 2 used aircraft, and the performance is also not as good as the 2 twin jets. So next slide. All right, here we can see the differences in trip times and speed. Again, I'm going to boast on the Gulfstream. It blows all the others out of the water with this cruise speed at almost 460 knots, accurately 459. So next slide, please. Hello, this slide right here is, as it states, fuel range and hours flown. In the purple, the light purple, we can see that this is the fuel range. The Gulfstream, again, blows all of them out of the water. And then the second best is probably the King Air. The COO hours, as you can see, is minimized with the Gulfstream as well as the CJ1, both twin jets. And the aircraft hours is also doubly minimized in the Gulfstream and CJ1. The King Air and the Piper, they stand their ground, but not quite as well as the twin jets. Next slide, please. All right, this last slide shows the seating options of each aircraft and how they stand up to each other. I hope this presentation has been informative and that I answered all your questions. And I'll open the floor for any questions if there is any. Thank you. Have a great day.